This news right here make me really excited. The fact that we actually got an announcement, like a actual confirmed release date for One Piece Heroines, I actually think it's a very good thing. Like the visual, the teaser, it looked really good. It looked pretty solid. As you can see, a lot of people are very excited, and I'm really excited myself. Not only because we're actually getting the spinoff, the fact that we're like actually getting the perspective and Nami and Robin, which Robin, she wasn't even in the original source material. So the fact that they're adding anime original really makes me happy. And I think this actually does have the possibility to be a success because the fact that something like One Piece fan letter, it went ballistic for no reason. The art style right here, it looked really good. A lot of people really love the anime fan letter. The anime fan letter did so phenomenally well. So if we can at least get the One Piece of Rolling to that similar quality, I think it would absolutely be a huge success. Like the One Piece fan base is absolutely easy. But before I continue, I must mention one thing. Spinoff in general have been making a huge surge. Arumakan. I really love the anime a lot. I think this spinoff has a lot of potential. Aruma is one of my favorite isekai. I just want to make a quick mention. If you have not watched Aruma, you I definitely read it, recommend it to for you to either watch it or read it. But with that being said, besides my little connection with Aruma, I really love that anime. But the fact that we are actually getting actual confirmation from Oda from One Piece. The fact that like it became so big that everybody was basically excited to see that it's finally coming out, and the fact that like again, 2020, like I know I keep saying it, 2026 has been such a stacked month. It is absolutely unreal because we not only have this, we also have the Elbaph arc, which again the Elbaph arc is absolutely gonna go crazy with Luffy at the hand, and especially someone like you saw here. Like this is the land of the giants. This is your shop moment to shine. Your shop hasn't really had a whole lot of wiggle room. And I think this could be your shop's moment to shine. And I'm not even gonna get into the flashback we had in the manga. I'm not even gonna spoil, but the fact of what we got, it was incredible. And the fact that they're going to be seasonal and they can focus more on the animation, I genuinely do think we could get better animation than something like the Kaido fight or the Elder fight. Oh my, the elders, the five elders. Jeez, I don't know why I have brain fart. The five elder fight. I think the flashback or I'm not gonna spoil it again, but the flashback or I think that had a lot of potential for that to be a lot of people's favorite fight. I genuinely do. I genuinely do think that could be one of the favorite one of the best fights that doesn't contain the main cast. That doesn't contain the main Straw Hat crew. I genuinely do think a lot of people would be really excited to see the characters in that fight, the flashback, and what and just the animations to see how hard they go. I think a lot of people are anticipating what is actually going to happen, and just not only that, the fact that like again we have season two of One Piece. Season two, I believe it's season two of One Piece, but more so specifically, Studio Wit. Studio Wit, I love Studio Wit. I think the idea of a One Piece remake does make sense because a lot of people are too hesitant to get into One Piece because of the pacing and it's just too many episodes, right? But I think Studio Wit can have a fine job of making this a beautiful adaptation. We haven't heard anything new worthy from Studio Wit. Like it got announced what back in what was this 2023? Yeah, 2023, but so basically almost Christmas week. And the fact that we haven't heard anything since does have me worried. But I imagine since it's just on a broad scale, that I think it's going to take a long time for them to cook. But I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, take all the time you need to polish because I know that with Studio they're going to make sure it's going to look pretty. Like, I doubt, like, One Piece is so iconic that like if an anime if looked bad, it looked bad on Oda. Like they're not gonna mess up the reputation of someone like Oda or the reputation of One Piece as a whole because it's just one of those things where like One Piece is too big to fail, and they just cannot. They cannot have a blemish on their record. They cannot have a blemish on their resume. And I think like the Wit Studio develop team, like they already make really good anime. A lot of people love Wit Studio, so I have no doubt they're gonna look good because Wit Studio in general, like again, they're just really passionate they're really passionate about their craft as a studio. So do think all of this is very good news. Whether it's the Wit remake, the Heroines, like I don't know who the studio is for this, but I absolutely think they had a lot of potential to be like the fan anime because the fan anime, so many people were excited about it. Like again, like so many. Like I do think like it is so crazy just to see. 'Cause I believe or from what I saw, the screenwriter from the fan anime is also the same for the Heroines anime. And a lot of people are really excited for this, which I can't even blame them because like it 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 does look like the same director, but not. And the fact that it looks so good, I genuinely do think this has a lot of potential. Like a lot of people are very excited, are very invested of a of the potential of this because it's something new. It's something new. It's something refreshing. And I think for this, it has a lot of potential to be good. But regardless, let me know what you think of everything One Piece related, whether it's this or the Elbaph art, or even from my personal favorite, me personally, Aruma-kun. But with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one.